If Pyros and Crips all got along, they probably got me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear drop, 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 drop.
Alright. So, we got the Packers, we got the 49ers. I got Green Bay winning this one for one reason, and one reason only. No Raheem Mostert. No Raheem Mostert. It's really that simple. The only reason the 49ers beat the Packers that day is because Raheem Mostert had like fucking 400 rushing yards. And also, the Packers' run defense at that time was not as good as it is now, mainly because the middle linebackers were fucking trash. Like, I think Blake Martinez was there, but Blake Martinez was pretty average. When Blake Martinez on the Giants has been a beast, but when he was on the Packers, the dude was fucking trash. I accidentally clicked this. I don't know how to fucking stop this anymore. Bro, stop. Okay. Yeah, fuck this. Okay. But, yeah, Blake Martinez is a beast on the Giants, but when he was on the Packers, this dude was trash. But they got Devondre Campbell. Devondre Campbell looks like he's a beast. Chris Barnes has been pretty solid. You know what I mean? Their defense is actually starting to get its shit together, unlike how it was a couple years ago when they got ran off the field. And Elijah Mitchell is just not Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert just had an ability to fucking burn people, bro. He could just burn people down the field from being a running back. This dude ain't a receiver. This dude's a running back, and he's burning people down the fucking field with his running. You know what I mean? And I mean, even if Raheem Mostert was healthy, you know, he does not have that same burst he had a couple years ago, because he's had a lot of injuries recently, which has kind of slowed that shit down. So yeah, Elijah Mitchell, I think he's good. I think he's going to be a good running back for a long time. But he's more like a run between the tackles type of guy. This dude Raheem Mostert is one of those guys who could just take off, bro. Once he takes off, like, Elijah Mitchell is not that level running back. He's a good running back. He has somewhat of a burst, but he's more of a run between the tackles type of guy. But this dude, Raheem Mostert, could just like break tackles after tackle after tackle and just like go 90 miles per hour, and this dude just does not have that ability as of yet. And now that you're gonna ask Jimmy G to actually throw the ball, which they've been doing recently, they've been asking him to throw the ball with Deebo Samuel, with George Kittle. Now that he has to actually throw the ball, he ain't got a chance, bro. And the Packers, their corners have gotten better. They got Rasul Douglas, who's looking like a beast. Eric Stokes has been playing pretty well, and Jair Alexander is absent. And now Jair Alexander is going to be back. So, it's over, man. And if we saw the Packers-49ers game, so most of that game, the Packers were blowing the fuck out of the 49ers. Like, the shit wasn't even close, bro. I think the Packers were up by 20 points at one point. But what happened was the Packers, they took their foot off the gas pedal. Jimmy G got like a game-winning touchdown. He had like a game-winning drive. And then Aaron Rodgers just said, hold my beer. I got this. You know what I mean? I thought they were about to lose. They didn't lose. They got their shit together in the end. And the Packers prevailed. But now, I think the Packers are not going to take their foot off the gas pedal like they did at that point, because they were blowing them out. So what I think is going to happen, I think Green Bay is going to get off to an early lead. And I have the final score being 29-18. Now, I don't know exactly how that's going to go, but one thing I know for sure is that Green Bay is going to have an early lead. They're going to maintain that lead, and then San Francisco might score a garbage time touchdown here or there, to make it look a little bit closer. So I have the final score being 29-18. But in total, I think it might be a lot more of a blowout than that. So, in terms of scoring 29 points, I'm not quite sure how that happens. Maybe they kick 3 field goals. Maybe they score 20 points, they kick 3 field goals. I don't know. But this is probably gonna be one of the more boring games of the afternoon. I would say, in terms of interest, the Bengals-Titans game. The Bengals-Titans game looks promising. The Chiefs-Bills. I mean, as long as Patrick Mahomes doesn't stink up the joint like he did last time, that should be interesting. The Rams-Bucks, depending on how Brady's O-line is, that may or may not be interesting. But I would say, as a fact, I think Packers-49ers will be the least interesting game out of those 3. I think the Packers will win by a good margin. I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas pedal like they did last time. And I mean, and also they added a couple guys. They had like Rasul Douglas, just take over mid-season. Him and Jair Alexander. Like, the second you ask Jimmy G to throw the ball, the shit is over. The shit is fucking over. There's a reason they traded 3 first-round picks to move up to get Trey Lance, because Jimmy G is just not it. Now, he beat the Cowboys, but the Cowboys beat themselves for the most part, so I don't even know how much I want to credit Jimmy G for that. But yeah, I don't want to get into this too much, because this is probably going to be the most boring game out of the 4. So Packers 29, 49ers 18, and yeah, that's my prediction, and I'm out. Peace.